everybody. I'm Noah from Phone Dog. And are you absolutely kidding with the number of high-end smartphones that just keep coming out? I mean, to rattle off the past, I don't know what, 2 months? It's insanity. It's not stopping. It's the Galaxy S from Samsung. This one has been kicking around the trade show circuit. Back at CTIA, they kind of officially unveiled it. Got some hands-on at Google I/O. The international version has launched. We're also confirmed about versions of this phone coming to the U.S. The Captivate for AT&T, the Vibrant for T-Mobile. Unconfirmed leaks of a Galaxy S Pro with a slide-out keyboard for Sprint. Also hearing about a version coming to Verizon. Next week, I'm filming this on, I don't even know the date anymore, man. June 24th, Thursday, June 24th, I'm filming this. Next week, our own Aaron Baker is going to be in New York City at the official launch event of the Galaxy S. So hopefully more will be revealed about the plans for the U.S. launch and availability, that kind of thing. In the meantime, the folks at Samsung were kind enough to loan me the international version of the Galaxy S. Got this one for like a week. It's GSM, but it also runs on T-Mobile 3G. So I'm going to check this out on T-Mobile. It's Android. I'm reading from the back of the phone here. Android phone, the Super AMOLED display, quad band, GSM Edge, GRPS, and then it's got the HSUPA 5.7 megabits, HSDPA as well, obviously. eBooks, Social Hub, LayAR augmented reality, 5 megapixel autofocus camera, HD video playing and recording, TouchWiz 3, Super AMOLED display, I think I said, DivX HD compatible, Wi-Fi BGN, Bluetooth 3. I mean, should I even bother with the unboxing? You already know all about it. Yeah, I think I should. Let's get to it. All right. So here's the phone. It's got my name on it. You already know that. Open it up. Why am I doing this one-handed? I have no idea. There it is. The Galaxy S, Super AMOLED, Android. I just read you all that stuff. In the box, here's the phone. There's another box. Inside of this other box, manuals. GTI 9000. It's the European International version. Stereo headset. Little premium in-ear design there with a remote on the mic. USB cable, USB to micro USB. The charger, international charger. Not modular charger, just plug straight in the USB. So you get a USB cable and then you get a separate USB charger. This is Euro. It's not an American phone. Hence the wall wart prong configuration that will look very familiar to some people and very foreign to others. Get it? Foreign? Yeah, sorry. Here's the phone. I should be quiet and just turn it on. Hopefully there's some power in it. Yes, so we'll pull this off. There's the 4-inch Super AMOLED display firing up on the back. It's a with Google device. So 5 megapixel camera like we said, no flash, autofocus, 720p HD video capture, power switch on the right spine. On the top you've got 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Oh. USB port underneath a little sliding cover there. Kind of like that, the sliding cover. Why didn't anybody think of that before? We had all these different like little plugs and all that stuff, but the sliding cover nobody thought of till now. It's a good idea. Micro USB port. On the other side, looks like a little lanyard port. Rocker switch. Nothing on the bottom. And like we said, the back, a little speaker grill, and a little microphone on the bottom there. And so here is the phone, and I'm not sure what's going on here. No service. So I believe there's a T-Mobile SIM card, but I'll have to double check. Anyway, so it's Android, but then it's got the TouchWiz 3 interface, and then it's also got, with TouchWiz 3 interface, some special applications as well. But let's go into settings here. Go into applications, And so this is kind of Samsung skinned, kind of icon driven with the dock, kind of iPhone-esque, frankly. Well, let's go into settings. If I can find settings and just confirm about the phone that it's running Android 2. Yeah, running Eclair. So there you go, 2.1 update 1. So we'll go back home, and so this is not a D-pad, it's just a button there on the bottom, because I'm trying to use it like an optical D-pad and nothing's happening. But you've got your menu button, your back button, there's your home button. There's the daily briefing, so you can get your weather, your stock report, your news all at once, your calendar. You can set alarms as well. Go back. Your panoramic home screen. The phone is very thin and lightweight. 4-inch screen, it definitely pops. Obviously, we're going to have to do a lineup comparing this to the 3.5-inch Retina display, LCD display on the iPhone 4, and the 4.3-inch displays on the Evo 4G and the Droid X. But the Super AMOLED looks very nice. Let's go back into applications, take a look around. Social Hub is Samsung's new Alright, so just kind of a quick look around. There's the Social Hub. Samsung Apps will take you to the Samsung App Store. Don't have a SIM card right now that's active, so I'll have to take a look at that later. Think Free Office pre-installed. Mini Diary, a little note-taking, photos and notes and that kind of thing. Look at the keyboard there real quick, actually. So you've got widescreen, landscape and portrait. Do a little quick typing test. Pretty good. Haptic feedback. The phone does feel, it's lightweight and it has that kind of buzz you get when the phone feels almost a little tiny bit hollow, and then you get the haptic feedback. Not necessarily a bad thing. Not as solid feeling as some of the other recent phones that I mentioned, the iPhone 4, the Droid X. But the flip side is it's lighter weight, and it feels very lightweight for a phone of this size. So, a little bit of, I was going to say pick your poison, but it's not poison. It's just like kind of a different take on things. And it just sort of depends on what you want from your phone. If you want that more solid feeling, or you want the lighter weight. So back to the menu, the note-taking app. Sorry, my brain apparently is fried. I apologize. Back to the Mini Diary app there, and we'll go back. We'll get out of here, and we'll get out of there, and we'll get out of there. And Write and Go, little notes app. Same kind of look. It's not like Apple invented the legal pad, but it is reminiscent of Notes on the iPhone. And the YouTube app. Go back here, a swipe, All Share for sharing your media via DLNA over Wi-Fi. Don't have Wi-Fi on right now. We'll take care of that a little later. The Daily Briefing app, like I said, you saw the widget before, but here you can add your AccuWeather, your Yahoo Finance stock portfolio, your AP Mobile News, and then your calendar. And that will show up as a widget on the home screen, or you can get into the app as well. You've got your Layer augmented reality browser, Layar. I never know how to pronounce these things. I just read them. I don't actually ever talk to people. I just look at phones. 5 megapixel autofocus camera with the Samsung user interface that actually is familiar from their older phones. I remember the Epix Windows Mobile phone. And Samsung in general have kind of this look on there for their settings, a little bit different than, kind of similar and different to like the HTCs of the world. But anyway, so autofocus, Resolution will go up to 5 megapixels. You can also do widescreen, 4 megapixels, 2.4, 1.5, so you can do widescreen mode instead. If we go back, and let's change to the video mode and get the settings back up. And so you can go up to 1280 by 720, 720p high def widescreen video. So I think with all these new high def capable camera phones, we're going to have to do some more video comparisons, publish them, straight up to YouTube and our iTunes feed and whatnot, get them on the site, so you can see side by side, how the different phones look at the same resolution. Anyway, but there you go. It's an unboxing, kind of a little extended unboxing, hands-on, just starting to get in a couple of the custom apps on this device. But again, the big takeaway from me right now is it's incredibly light, and indoors right now in kind of ideal lighting conditions, the screen totally pops. The phone is large, not as large as bigger than an iPhone for sure, smaller than an Evo or a Droid X, so kind of in between. And I don't know. At first when I saw the Galaxy X, I was like, oh, this is the perfect blend of like big screen but still small size. Holding it now, it does feel a little bit big. Comfortable for me. I have relatively large hands, but very thin and lightweight. So that's the first thing you feel is like big screen but very lightweight. But a little bit more plasticky than some of the other phones, like I said. But the screen, in the lighting conditions I'm in now, really pops, really looks great. We'll get it out into the harsh sunlight and see if it really holds up like Samsung says the Super AMOLED technology is supposed to. But much more coming on this. All the other phones, comparisons, dogfights, everything, videos, but also on the site, written in pictures, and everything we can do for you, we will, to help you decide, which of these phones, if any, is right for you, because there's so many coming out. And like I said, next week, I think it's the 29th of June, our own Aaron Baker will be in New York City for the big Samsung launch event for the US versions of this phone. So stay tuned for that as well. Till next time, I'm Noah from PhoneDog. Thanks for watching. Much more on PhoneDog, and of course DroidDog.com, our site that gets way the heck deep into Android with our very own John Walton and his motley crew of people who know more about technical things than I do. So check it all out for more. Till then, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.